This has been a game changer for me. I don't know, I truly believe in the power of these techniques because they personally work on me, and that's why I'm sharing my knowledge with you. Micro habits are so overlooked, but sometimes the difference lies in the micro habits you have. They can be game changers in your life. And the micro habits I'm going to share with you today have completely transformed my life. They have improved my life so much, and I can't stress this enough because I truly believe in their impact and in their power. And these micro habits take less than 5 minutes to accomplish, so don't go telling me that you don't have time. Also, most of these habits I haven't seen in any other micro habit videos, so you'll definitely learn something new today, so you should stick around till the end. First of all, why are you sleeping with your phone in your room when you know very well that first thing in the morning, you're gonna grab your phone and scroll on social media? You haven't even started your own day or even done something for yourself, and you're already giving your attention to other people. So micro habit number 1 to adopt in 2024 is to put your phone in another room when you're sleeping. That way, you will be in a much better mood in the morning and you'll have a much more productive morning. And before you tell me, oh, but it's my alarm clock, I have a solution for you. It's very simple. Buy a freaking alarm clock. That's what they're for. So set an alarm on your phone when it's time to go to bed. Turn off your phone, put it in another room, and use an alarm clock. And also, when you're working on important tasks, you shouldn't have your phone next to you. So either put it on do not disturb mode or turn it off or put it in another room as well. The second micro habit that has improved my life is setting an intention for the day while looking at myself in the mirror and high-fiving myself afterwards. And I know it's a bit awkward to do, and it's going to be awkward in the first few days, but I promise that I can't start my day without doing that now. So what I do is that, what you do is that you place yourself in front of a mirror. You look at yourself in the eyes. You set your intention for the day. It can be either just something like, it can be a goal you have, something you want to do today, or a feeling, a mood you want to experience today, whatever you want. Basically, you look at yourself in the eyes, you say your intention out loud, and then you high-five yourself after that. And this is going to boost your confidence, and when you look at yourself and you high-five yourself afterwards, you're more likely to do the thing you said you were going to do. As I said, if you do this, it's going to be awkward in the first few days. I remember the first 2 days I did it, I was like, why am I doing that? But now I just can't start my day if I haven't done that. I feel like my morning routine is incomplete if I haven't done that. So yeah, I truly encourage you to do this one, and then tell me in the comments if you have tried it and what are your thoughts on it. The third micro habit you should start doing in 2024 is a 5-minute mobility routine. So basically, you move your body first thing in the morning. It's best if you do it in the morning, but you can do it anytime. Truly, you can do it before going to bed. And basically, this is going to improve your mobility, but it's also going to improve your flexibility and your blood flow. When you wake up in the morning, you still feel like, I'm not truly awake. It can only take 5 minutes and you're going to feel so much more awake. Your body is going to feel awake, so your mind is going to feel awake, and it has had a significant impact on my days. I feel better mentally, I feel better physically, and I just feel better overall. And it's also much better if you do it before grabbing your phone, this and setting your intention for the day, because that way you have done something for yourself before you give your attention to other people. There are things that we know we need to do, but we procrastinate, we don't want to do them. And something that has really helped me, and this is my micro habit number 4, and it is visualization. So before you have to do a task that you don't want to do, or that is overwhelming, or that you're not really in a vibe to do that task, what I do is that I take 1 or 2 minutes to visualize the task. I close my eyes for 1 or 2 minutes and I visualize what I'm gonna do, exactly what I'm gonna do. It truly, truly helps me when I don't want to do something, or there is like a huge task awaiting for me ahead. I just visualize what I'm gonna do exactly, and it doesn't matter if the task is big or small. Once you unlock the thing in your mind, your body is going to follow. So whenever you don't want to do something or that something is overwhelming, just take 1 or 2 minutes to visualize the task and then get started. My fifth micro habit for you is that you should only have one main priority for the day. Why do you continue to create long to-do lists that you know you're never going to finish and that you're just going to feel so bad afterwards because like you haven't even completed a third of your to-do list? You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 things in your to-do list, but you should always have one main priority, one thing you should accomplish no matter what before going to bed. That way, if you don't accomplish your other tasks, you'll still go to bed feeling accomplished, like feeling like you've accomplished something today. You've accomplished your most important task. And it's super, super important to learn how to prioritize tasks. Just look at your to-do list. What is the thing you can do today and that is going to have the largest impact? And that's this one thing you should be focusing on today. So focus on that thing that is going to have the most impact. And if you have time, do the rest. And then the next day, you take the same to-do list and you everything that you didn't have time to do the day before, among the things that you have put in your to-do list, choose the new most important task, and so on and so on. That's personally how I do it. Let's say on Monday, I create my to-do list with all the things I want to accomplish. Then I pick my most important task, and then on Tuesday I take the same to-do list, and then among the things that I haven't accomplished on Monday, I choose the most important task, and then so on and so on and so on. And every day I add more things in my to-do list, obviously, but I always work in terms of most important tasks. That way I know that even if I have only worked in one task, I have worked on the most important one. The sixth micro habit I have for you goes hand in hand with the second one, right? So I start my day setting an intention for the day, and I end it by reading my vision. Okay, so what I do is that in front of my desk behind me, I have my vision, like the vision of my dream life, I have my vision of my dream life basically. And every night before going to bed, I read it. I read it in my head, but you can read it out loud as well. So basically it's to remind myself of my vision and of where I need to be. And it's just such a great way to end my day by just reading my dream life. And because it's so important to always keep in mind where you want to be, like where you want to go, what's your destination. If you watch the other videos on my channel, you'll see how big I am on having a vision and of reminding yourself of your vision. So that's part of my ritual because I consider it to be one of the most important things. The seventh micro habit I have for you is that you should start taking herbs and vitamins if you're not already doing it. 2023 is the year where my immune system started crumbling down. I went from never being sick to being chronically sick. I had a cold for 5 months and it ruined my summer, by the way. Then I started taking herbs and vitamins, but like herbs. And I'm not sick, like I'm not sick anymore. It's going to boost your energy levels, it's going to boost your immune system, and it only takes a few seconds of your day. So if you have a shitty immune system like I used to, if you're often tired, maybe you should start taking vitamins and herbs and see if it makes any difference. The next 2 micro habits are really about saving time. So you're gonna waste a few minutes, but you're gonna save so many hours. If you're an overthinker like me, these are gonna be game changers. So the first one is the 1 minute bullshit. I didn't come up with that, but basically whenever something frustrates you or angers you or disappoints you, you set a timer for 1 minute and you let out every feeling, every frustration, every thought you have. You can do it out loud or you can do it on paper. Personally, I prefer to write it. And this has been a game changer because I'm a huge overthinker. Whenever something makes me angry or, I just overthink it again and again and again. So, I don't know what is the psychology behind this, but when you put a timer and then you write as fast as possible, everything that comes into your mind, you just let it all out. And then when the timer stops, you just feel free inside, and I don't know what the psychology behind this again, but you should try it. Whenever something frustrates you or angers you or disappoints you, or whenever something doesn't go your way, just write it down. Like, set a timer, 60 seconds. Once the timer stops, you're gonna feel so liberated. And the second one is the pro versus con list, or positives versus negatives list. So whenever you have a decision to make, whenever you're doubting a decision, whenever you feel like you've embarrassed yourself, whenever you have a hard time seeing the positives in a situation, take a pen and a paper and create a list of all the pros, all the cons, or all the positives and all the negatives. I personally start with the positives because it puts me in a much better mood, and something you'll realize is that there is always more positives than negatives, or the positives are much more inspiring than the negatives. So I start with the positives, and I swear that it works. Whenever I do this little exercise, I leave feeling more confident, more positive, more grateful, more liberated, and I also have more clarity. It's not for nothing that you constantly hear people telling you that you need to journal your emotions, because the thing is that the solution is already in your mind. You already have all the answers, but there's always so much noise in our minds, and when you put it on paper, you gain more clarity. Everything just fall into place. And as I said, it works every damn time. Combine this with the 1 minute bullshit and you will feel so liberated, and you'll gain so much time. If you're an overthinker like me, you probably waste a lot of your time, a lot of your days overthinking. This has been a game changer for me. I don't know, I truly believe in the power of these techniques because they personally work on me, and that's why I'm sharing my knowledge with you. The next micro habit I want to share with you is one I've recently rediscovered. And it's really basic, but basically listen to uplifting music. And it's not just, and I know that we all listen to music all the time, but it's not just about listening the music. It's about feeling the music. It's about experiencing the music. So personally, what I do is that I listen to one of my favorite songs in the morning, just before working out, because I know it's going to be painful. I know I'm going to regret working out in the moment. So I just like to hype myself up. I listen to some of my favorite music, and I just don't listen to it. As I said, I feel it, I experience it, and it just like, it sets such a positive tone for my day, and it makes me feel so grateful. When you just listen to your favorite music in the morning, you just feel so grateful that this music exists, and it just makes your day much better. So don't just listen to uplifting music, feel it, experience it. That is going to make a difference in your mornings. So those are the micro habits I do every single day and that have improved my life. You don't have to try everything I said in this video, but I truly believe in their power. So if you decide to try any of these habits, just tell me in the comments and tell me if you saw any change. I truly hope you found value in this video, because this is probably the video I enjoyed scripting the most, because I truly believe in the power of micro habits. The little things you do, like setting an intention in front of the mirror, reading your vision, just like moving your body first thing in the morning, all these little things, I truly believe in their power, and they can have a bigger impact than bigger habits, But anyway, that is all. You can subscribe for more videos like this to help you improve your life. I am rooting for you, and I hope to see you in the next video.